Cheryl and Ravi, this all comes 10 days after that landmark legislation was signed into law. The plaintiffs in this case did not make a Second Amendment argument. Instead, they said lawmakers violated the state's constitution by cutting corners during the legislative process. In granting the temporary restraining order, Effingham County Judge Joshua Morrison found a lack of procedural compliance by lawmakers, including violations of the single subject and 3 readings rules of the Illinois Constitution.
The Democrats that control our legislature, they know that they've completely abandoned the procedural requirements of how legislation is supposed to be passed.
Attorney Thomas DeVore sought the order, which applies only to the 4 federal firearm license dealers and 862 Illinois citizens from dozens of counties who signed on as plaintiffs. The judge also found the assault weapons ban violated equal protection requirements when legislators carved out exceptions for law enforcement and active duty military.
They pass gun regulations that don't apply equally to everybody.
The plaintiffs did not argue a Second Amendment violation, but that is the basis for at least 2 other lawsuits, including one filed in federal court.
This is clearly a multi-pronged attack by the people who are opposing the assault weapons ban. They're challenging it procedurally. That's what happened in this case. Other plaintiffs are challenging it on the basis of Second Amendment rights.
In a statement, Governor J.B. Pritzker said this decision is not surprising. Although disappointing, it is the initial result we've seen in many cases brought by plaintiffs whose goal is to advance ideology over public safety. Those who work to pass the law say their fight continues.
A setback always sets people up for a comeback. So I'm going to trust in the process, and I think other advocates and other survivors are going to as well.
This evening, the Illinois Attorney General's office filing a notice of appeal, saying it will ask an appellate court to vacate that TRO. In the meantime, that downstate judge has scheduled a February 1st hearing on a preliminary injunction so he can hear the merits of the case, perhaps weeks from now. Ravi, Cheryl.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.